Yeah, look, I'll come back to you for that.
Sort of a post-Beatles sort of thing. Here is a Swan on the left. Ball, good ball, got a lot of carry. Talk about something out of nothing. Dane Swan with a ripper, and he's non-preferred.
The Saints actually, that's a terrific tap there by Jolly too, with the left hand over the top to the space. And there, Fisher, just watch that again. That is just a beautiful, classical bit of ruck work from Jolly. And the 2-on-1 then, but when it goes over your head, you can have 4-on-1 if you like. It's not going to make any difference.
Doesn't get much better, that ruck work, does it? That was a direct hit over the back to Dane Swan on the move. And I think their hairstyle might be a hipster type of hairstyle, Timmy, that you're looking for there. Tonight, Josh Gibson was kept out of the play, and they need to keep Dempster out of it. If you don't get him involved and lead him out of the play, he's going to come third man in or mark the ball all night. And that's what the Cats did to Gibson last night. They got him out of the play, and Hawkins was the beneficiary of it.
Pendlebury really tidy by foot to Dale Thomas.
And the Saints have just got to look after the ball a bit better when they come out of defence.
Thomas draws Wellingham to the ball. That was what I call the magnetic pass.
Trying to escape off half back. And they just handballed the ball, and that's playing into Collingwood's hands, because that's where they had their numbers and they were able to apply that pressure and force a turnover.
Wellingham, 35, a lot of altitude, accuracy is good. Collingwood get their second goal.
Have someone sit on him, maybe a Wellingham. He's really damaging at the moment. 8 touches, 4 inside 50s.
Beautiful robe there by Elliott. Blair kept it alive. Fasolo back to side bottom, hold ball. Here comes Jolly, got the hands directly in front. Answer the question now, Tim.
Well, I reckon the main problem with Goddard is that's where you really need to make sure that you're playing shoulder to shoulder with him. I reckon they've got a problem already, the Saints though too, and that's with...
Well, it gets to a point, Timmy, where you've got to try something else, and if it keeps going this way, I'd be looking for something else. Maybe Del Santo through the middle of the ground. He's done it well a few weeks ago.
For the Pies to get back within 4 points. Jolly is successful.
Oh, great steal there from Beams.
For Solo, 383 games for Robert Harvey. He was an absolute genuine superstar, wasn't he? Here's Dawes, got it with the big long arms, over the shoulder, kicks the first goal of the second quarter.
Well, this will be good for his confidence. Chris Dawes took a big contested mark just before quarter time. Now a nice goal, controlled the footy beautifully.
Not in this case, Reed's getting back to his feet now. You're not sure, you know what I mean? Yeah, Thomas along the boundary line, gets almost within range, unselfishly, over the top, Jolly! Jolly was trying to set up Cloak, I reckon.
Yeah. That goal, he was always looking to come inboard, and Jolly timed his run down the fat side beautifully.
Second goal on offer here for Jolly, comes in and stiffs it straight through the middle.
Then too, I mean, that's probably going to condemn him.
So, Doc, if there is a concussion diagnosed here, is that it for the game for him?
Absolutely. He's looking pretty unwell, Brian. I think they might take him downstairs.
Look at the handball here on to Fasolo, and Fasolo jams it from 45 metres out.
It's all starting in the middle, and Darren Jolly, he's not only giving them a good advantage in the middle, but he's pushing forward. He's taken 5 marks and
coming off half back.
Live and interactive through the call via Twitter here. Here's Pendlebury. Thomas, a bit of a look, took a little poised stand and banged it through.
This is working again from a stop. Great hands there by Pendlebury, just over the top there.
That's the composure and poise. Pressing, 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 pushing, 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 backwards, backwards. Reid! Has he recovered?
I don't think his teammate
Killed his own man in the back of the head.
Darren Jolly.
Oh! Darren, this is all about me and the mark, not about you. Oh, boy.
That flushed him, didn't it?
That was forward whiplash. Thomas to side bottom. Jolly's going to come off the ground as a result. More for recovery than anything. Here's Cloak one-on-one. Starting to find it in the air. Cloak from 50 metres out. Kick on the way is absolutely magnificent.
And That's why they're so hard to stop at the moment around the clearances.
Swan already busy. Turned over his 5,000th touch in the first quarter here today. Career touch. Here's Beams, left foot, great control. Collingwood get one back.
Watch this again. I mean, it's the pressure that's applied. There's a tackle, the first tackle. Really clever handball into space.
Takes the time to sum up the options. Looking for Swan. Here's Thomas, got, I think, Blair back inside. Here comes the little man, under the tackle. Great composure while tackled. And now Tuvey on the head of Dawes, and he'll get a free.
Gee, they had them well covered then. Big boy McAvoy was down there. We've got to have another look at the free kick. Yeah, definitely there.
Absolutely.
That's just a smaller opponent.
Time back on.
Worried about his size.
Yeah, it's just worried about the size of Chris Dawes in front. And you see McAvoy was there as well. Should have been an easy spoil for the St Kilda defenders.
Dawes to steal an early last quarter lead. Only a 20-metre kick. Great look at it from our overhead camera. A little bend right to left. And Collingwood by 2 points. Now Fisher, the finisher. Not so on this occasion. Wellingham keeps it alive. Pounds the ball long and deep. That's Swan in the contest. How strong was he against Simpkin? To give this off to the first opportunity that is created. He is that sort of guy. Now has to settle on the right foot banana from the boundary line. How well executed was that? There it is, the right foot banana. Swan's got a couple, Collingwood by 8 points.
Just perfectly executed that, wasn't it? Have a look at his reaction.
He's just a match winner. He's now one out in the goal square.
Beams really under the pump there. Now got to butter up again. Pendlebury thought about the handball. Beautiful mark. Taken inside by Elliott. Tucked into the arm, took a bounce. That's too heavy for Thomas. Now it's a foot race. Fisher and Thomas. Thomas and Fishers. Look at the explosive pace by Thomas. What a magnificent pickup.
What about that?
Magnificent goal. Boy, oh boy, wowee. Did you see that? Dale Thomas.
Went over the back and then it just became a foot race. He was labouring. He'll have a look at Fisher. But what about that beautiful silky pickup there from Thomas?
As soon as that got over the back, and it was going to be a foot race between Fisher and Thomas, as good a player as Fisher is, Thomas always had the leg speed, but to pick it up running full pelt like that and to execute the skill across the body, gee, he's a good player.
Not sure about the finger work there from Daisy, but
deserved a great.
The worst Collingwood can do is a draw. The Saints do that, Richo. They go straight down the middle. Big boy is assassinated in the middle.
He had to knock that on then. Rather than grab the ball, he just had to try and smash it forward for the Saints.
Hey, listen, last night, Geelong moved it from one end to the other in less
20 seconds.
Yep, they did. Here's Pendlebury. Huge moment in the game here, obviously. Defining. Plenty of time. 30 seconds. Rewalt's found Cozzy. 20 seconds. Cozzy goes deep. O'Brien's got to sit under it. He's dropped the mark. Umpire's paid the free. Knock of the arm.
That courage has saved the game.
Oh, boy. I think that's it. O'Brien to the boundary. That could be out of bounds on the 4. There's 5 seconds. They need a mark. That's no good. Collingwood are going to win. Blood rule. 1 second left on the clock. That is going to be it. Runners surging out. But they won't be able to complete this in time. I'm not sure precisely when the clock starts. It goes to spiral. Collingwood have won an epic encounter here at the MCG. hear the song.
Well, Dave, it was a hard-fought one, but in the end, great win.
It's taken the full 4 quarters, and you know, I think we played some pretty good footy tonight. Probably lacked off a little bit in that third quarter, but to get away with the win's a good result.
And some good composure at the end. If you'd just be able to hold on when St.Kilda kept on coming, probably good practice for finals time.
Yeah, a couple of rushes of blood mine in the pocket there, and young Billy Elliott too. But look, you get away with those, you learn from them, and hopefully come finals time they'll hold us in good stead.
Well done, mate. Fantastic.
Actually, I think he got paid a mark or a free kick. I'm just glad that he got to slow the clock down a bit.
In the end, really good to hold on. A quality game of footy against a good team, the Saints.
Yeah, they you know, despite where they are on the ladder, they've been in great form, and it was just a grind all day. So yeah, it was great to get the win in the end.
And a really important win for you guys. Now gives you a chance of finishing top 2 on that all-important home final.
Yeah, look, we've still got a tough run. We know that we're building into something, and yeah, we're hoping to hit the final with some momentum.
Well done, Harry. Good work, mate.
The Saints threw everything at them. They knew that they had to win to realistically make the finals, and it didn't happen. And the Pies, they'll sing the song.
Oh yes, they've had a victory here, the Pies. They play Sydney at ANZ next Saturday night. What a cracking game that'll be. 12-19-91 to St Kilda, 13-7-85.